Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final episode of Super Mario Bros. 3. I'm going to cover the last two worlds in today's video, starting with World 7, the very creatively named Pipeland. Can you guess why it's called that? They went in hard with the pipe theme for this world. Not only are there pipes everywhere, the islands are also shaped exactly like pipes. If you look closely, you'll see it. And this first stage has nothing but pipes in it. Pipes outside, pipes inside, pipe platforms, pipes you have to go through. You know, I know Mario is a plumber, but I'm pretty sure plumbing doesn't involve getting this close to the pipes. Especially not having to go through them like your water. So I've used a fire flower here in order to clean out the plants that have apparently infested the pipes. We're doing Mario's job of actually doing some plumbing here by cleaning out the enemies, like it's Mario Brothers Classic, all the way back in the arcades. There's a power-up in that question mark block, but it's very tight to get through with the Koopa right there. So using a fire flower, or just carrying one from the previous world, is definitely recommended because these plants can be very annoying. Better to just get rid of them right here. And if you, if you find the correct pipe to go through, then you can pick up all of those coins. Apparently someone lost their money down in the sewers. Very realistic. I have lost coins down pipes many times. And we'll just go ahead and bounce up here using that Koopa. And that's the end of the stage. I've been commenting that Mario 3's levels are a lot shorter than in the modern Mario games. I think they make the levels bigger in the later Mario games because they're actually hiding things like collectible coins and stuff inside them. And even as early as Yoshi's Island, they definitely started making the levels longer so they could hide more things in them. But I really don't mind the short length of the stages. It actually makes the pacing very, very good in my opinion. This is nice, classic Mario action. It doesn't take up a lot of your time. It's cozy. It really is. Now, for this stage, we have a desert theme, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It didn't look like we were in a desert just a moment ago. And these Munchers would definitely be very annoying, but luckily I have fire flower power, so I can just hit back at the piranha plants that are shooting fireballs at me. Now, in order to get past this part of the level, you have to make this music note block bridge by hitting them from down below. Then you have a short underwater segment. You just have to swim just a little bit, but the pipe back up to the surface is not that far away. You get a brief glimpse at the background underneath all those pyramids, so that's pretty nice. Move on with the rest of the stage. Very easy to hide under the pipe if you want to avoid getting hit by these piranha plants. I'm pretty sure there are blind spots where you can't be hit. And they move so slowly that dodging them is not that difficult, but do be careful. Don't get caught unaware. I'm pretty sure you go down this pipe, right? This is the end of the level. Yeah, that should be the end of the level. Still no idea why they need a sort of antechamber before the final part of the stage. Like, maybe they use that to mask the loading of additional graphics. Oh, and before I forget, there's actually an additional pipe that not this one, the other one. This pipe will take you to that mushroom house on the isolated part of the island. So you can go in here and pick up probably another fire flower. I'm not sure what's in any of these boxes, to be honest. Oh, a leaf. That's good. I'm actually very short on leaves. Now, it so happens that there is a stage in this world that is completely pointless. You'll see what I mean once I get there. I know this world is pipe-themed, but I really don't get having to go through all of these pipes and all of these, like, intermission areas. Okay, so not this stage, but the next one is when I will talk about the useless stage. This stage is themed around star power. So with all of these boxes, if you manage to make it to them with your star power still going, you will get another star, and that will reset the time that you have as a star. Or not as a star, with star power. But be very careful here, because you don't want to, Oh, that's a fire flower for some reason. I guess that's the end of the star run after all. So I'll just avoid the lucky two. I said avoid, not get hit! Okay, that was a little... Okay, I've gotten hit again. You know, it's okay to take a hit here. That's fine. Because I know I'm going to use a power-up for the next stage. So let me explain a little bit about what's coming up. So, World 7, Level 5 is completely pointless. I know there is a mushroom house there, but that is the only reward you get for going there. The pipe doesn't lead anywhere. This is not a path split. The pipe just goes to a complete dead end, and you have to go back. So, Level 5, completely pointless. Don't do it. I mean, that mushroom house does have a frog suit in it if you need one, because we do have a water level coming up, and this water level looks actually pretty difficult without a frog suit. Luckily, I have some. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. I'm not sure if there's a difference which pipe you go in. It's just like a Mario 1 level, that little area before the real part of the stage. So remember, when you are swimming with the frog suit, the A button makes you swim faster, and you can swim in any direction. You're not affected by gravity at all, which makes the frog suit very good underwater, and it does have its uses above ground as well, but it's much harder to control. So I prefer not having it above ground. We have the classic ensemble of bloopers and that Boss Bass, I think it's called, or is it called Big Bertha? I don't know. I've heard different names for different enemies in this game because, you know, there's the original Japanese name for the enemies, and then there's the official localizations, and then there's whenever players' guides decide to just guess. Are you gonna get away from me so I can get past? Thank you. So lots of electrified jellyfish, because everyone thinks jellyfish are electric for some reason. It's actually poison that they use. That's what their sting is. So there's fire flowers in case you want to. You could probably pass through this level easily by defeating all the enemies with fire. Underwater, of course. Again, might as well point that out while I've got the chance. Ooh, this is getting dangerous. Ah, I lost it. Well, it's okay to lose the frog suit. It's only good for this stage. And I think it was interesting how if you are swimming at super speed and get hit by something, it actually retained my momentum when I started moving as regular Mario again. So very interesting. So if we go down here, we will enter the next part of the world. And we have a fortress. I think I remember this fortress, but I want to explain about the Muncher to my left. It's like a Hammer Brother. As soon as you step on it, the stage starts. And it's like you know, though I say it's like a Hammer Brother, it is an actual very lengthy stage. So, I'm going to come back to that later. I'm pretty sure to deal with a lock, I have to clear the fortress. So this fortress is very interesting. As you see, there's a bunch of bricks everywhere, and when you hit this P-switch, they all turn into coins. But don't be tempted by the money. I have plenty of lives already, so why do I need it? Because you actually want to go in this door here. I think. And I think you want to go in this pipe. Oh, yeah, you do. Because there's a secret here. There is a Tanuki suit. Which, whoa, 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 whoa. What just happened? Whoa. Did you see how I just, like, slid through the block? Weird. So then, with that, you definitely don't want to lose this Tanuki suit. You actually need that Tanuki suit, because this fortress actually requires you to fly in order to clear it, because this hallway is completely empty, but when you fly up to the top, you might see something up here. I'm not sure where exactly. Okay, there it is. So you actually want to fly up to that pipe. This is another kind of puzzle stage. And once we're up here, you know, I got an idea. I got an idea. What's the button again? Down and B? Oh, no, 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 no. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Okay, so you can't kill him complete with the statue. I thought the statue would be a one-shot, but apparently not. I'm sure the statue is useful in some places. Okay, so that did get rid of the lock. I'm actually not sure what direction to go in first, so let's clear this minigame. Probably just gonna... Oh, I got lucky. There's still no real use for all these extra lives. I have so many. So I'm pretty sure I need to pass the Muncher in order to advance, but I don't feel like taking an entire extra stage. You know, I mentioned that they work like the Hammer Brothers, right? So the music box does have a use after all. It lets you skip a sort of mini stage. And we have a music box rendition of the classic Mario theme here in Mario 3. How fabulous. So okay. The other pipe is where I'm going. But if you go in a pipe, the music box stops working. Do I have another one? I don't have another one. Drat. That was mean. Okay. I guess I have to use another one. So I was wrong. These do wear off, and I'm kind of annoyed that I have to use both of my... I have no comment. Alright, so the Muncher stage is completely pointless too. Unless you want a shortcut back here. Stars. Do I have stars? Alright. Wow. The star looks weird when you use it with Tanuki suit, Mario. So the deal with these Muncher stages is that you have not only a bunch of piranha plants. I really don't want to lose my... which pipe do I go in? Is it the one in the center? Okay, it is. Alright, so you do get an item here. A P-Wing. A P-Wing is very nice. Alright, so maybe you want to take this stage anyways, because you will get a P-Wing for it, but it wasn't really blocking anything. That Muncher is really just there to punish somebody who maybe cleared the fortress and then got a game over. Alright. I'm just gonna move on. So here we have a Mario 2 styled level, sort of. Not exactly Mario 2 styled. You know, this seems like the prime opportunity for the infinite one-up trick from Mario 1. But I don't need it, do I? Alright, so we have another one of these platforms. Gonna move through this very carefully. Oh, I see spikes. Oh, I guess that platform wears off and you have to take this one anyways. A very precision-themed stage. How do we get up there? Huh. Oh, I know how we get up there. Oh, this is clever. I know what to do. I know what to do. So this is a lot of fun. So we get up here, we hit this platform, and then we need to ride it through the edge of the screen. That is so cool. That's actually legitimately awesome. I completely forgot about it. So that platform in the center, you can control it. Oh, you need to control it, actually. Careful not to impale yourself on the spikes. And go up. Pretty sure we need to jump on this one now. So I like this stage. Oh, do we gotta do the same thing? Or do we jump off here? I think either or. Okay. And that'll be the exit. That was actually a legitimately pretty good stage. I liked it. Oh, do we get a shot at the cards? I'm almost at 80,000. Nah, one more stage. Alright, so this is where I'm supposed to go next. Now we have a route split. I think I will take number 8 because there is a mushroom house there. And there is a mandatory Muncher, so wasting those music boxes just makes me feel even worse. I can't even test the music box in World 8 like I wanted to. Okay, gotta be a little bit careful here because you don't want to hit your head. Oh, careful. Very, very careful. Oh, a star. Please give me that. That's very good here. Oh, never mind. Can you actually use the white block here? I'm pretty sure it's still... Oh. Well, okay, that isn't too helpful. I don't think this really helps out, to be honest. Being able to go in the background, and it wears off anyways. Weird that they would put it there, though. I mean, it's not like you can make it to the stage exit. The way those white blocks work is that if you make it to the stage exit while you are still in the background, then you get a warp whistle. This can really only be done in one stage, all the way back in World 1. I should be trying to fly, honestly. But this tail attack is... I did not expect that. That was a very mean trick. Those enemies have not worked that way until now. But I'm getting items in the card game, so I'm okay. Alright, let's see what board we are on here. Okay, it can't be one that has a mushroom in this spot. So, here? This is cruel. This is very cruel. I'm still getting an item here, though. Oh, it's a Nuki suit. Well, that just makes up for taking it away from me in the previous stage. Am I gonna get lucky again? No. Alright, let's see what's in this stage. Looks pretty open, and we're in a desert again. So it looks like it's a bit of a maze. Nothing in this direction. Up here, maybe? I like how it's just regular Goombas. We're in World 7. Give me a stronger enemy, please. Or maybe this is like a bit of a breather. Because of all the mess that I had to go through in the previous level. Is there just nothing over here? Alright, looks like we need to find a pipe inside. No comments, please. No comments. Maybe there's something here? No. You'd think there would be a mushroom in those. Now, my instincts are failing me, it seems. There's one. You know, if there was a fire flower in this question mark block, that would be a mean trick, because there would be no way to actually pick it up. Unless you, like, took a hit and then picked it up, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't really give you Fire Mario. Here's a fire flower. Okay, this must be the exit. Now, we only have a couple stages in World 7 left, so I should point out something interesting about the cloud item that I haven't been using. It lets you skip stages, I told you that much, but if you die in the stage that you enter next, it'll send you back to the most recently cleared stage. But I think if you go in one of those pipes after using it, then the pipe will count as the most recently cleared stage. So that's one way you can kind of cheat the condition of not dying on the next stage. I've got a bad feeling about this. I've got a really bad feeling. These fortresses are starting to get really dangerous. I love the positioning of that piranha plant. Top class. Oh boy. They're really making these fortresses difficult. Oh my goodness, I thought I was just done. Oh. Like every obstacle feels more and more crazy. Don't getting scared by that thing. I'm standing at just the right angle. Not even bothering with this. Come on. Thank you. No words, please. None. No, that was very embarrassing. Try again, I guess. I don't have any power-ups. I'm gonna probably do something dumb like that. Alright, you know what? You know what? I think it's cheat time. Don't you guys think it's cheat time? Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 P-wings. The P stands for Pada Pada. It's apparently the sound of flapping wings. And also the name of a Digimon. But by using it, you have infinite flight, ladies and gentlemen. Just skip over that entire mess of obstacles down below. Except for this. And definitely do not take a hit or you lose it. Is it just the emulator that's causing the sound to be weird? I'ma bet you can't do this. Whee! I like how even if you cheat, you still need to do it with skill. Is this the end of the stage? Okay, so it was. It's either the end of the fortress or there's a little bit more left. Also, yes, this noise is very annoying. Careful. Okay, I lost it. Yeah, one hit and you still lose it, but luckily the Boom Boom is here. Oh, oh, oh! Okay, good. That was a scare. I'm pretty sure I know what the next stage is. It is the second Muncher. And unfortunately, without the music box, I can't skip this. I can't even use the music box in World 8. I don't know if it does anything in World 8. It probably doesn't. But, you know, it's worth it to try it out, right? Oh, yeah. They don't stay under that. You know, they actually... Actually, let me test something. They still move even if the game is paused. Actually, it's time for some science. Okay, no science yet. I have 60 lives and I'm going to sacrifice them all for science. So if we stand here, up and down, and I'm not dead. So if you find yourself being caught by the Muncher, that was probably bad. I think you guys get the point. So, Fire Flower and Star. Invincibility is so great, isn't it? Maybe the stars are still good here too. You know what? The Muncher levels are short enough that the Fire Flowers... Oh, a regular mushroom? Really? Not Fire Flowers. The stars are still good in the Muncher levels. I remember there being a third Muncher level. Hey, it's Yoshi! The king got transformed into Yoshi. How is this a bad thing? Okay, maybe it's a bad thing. That Yoshi sprite looks a lot like the sprite from Yoshi's Island, though, so maybe they based it off of this sprite. If nothing else, it doesn't look a thing like Super Mario World. The final airship, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how it goes. I can already tell that it's moving a bit quicker than the other airships. And it's a lot more dangerous. Let's do it this way. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Just jump all the way across. You don't need to move the screw all the way over. Maybe this one is different. If you stay on the screw, can that flamethrower even hit you? You know, with all of these flame jets shooting inside the airships, it's no wonder the Mushroom Kingdom's oil prices are so high. Okay. Oh. Creative obstacle. You have to do this in order to get this power-up. I'm pretty sure you can make the jump from the other side, though. You just wouldn't have as much time. But that was a clever puzzle. using the obstacles properties of being hit from below. But there's no point to that screw, you can just make the jump. So, like, why are there a bunch of, like, floating pieces of Airship? And where are the rocky wrenches coming from? They don't have anywhere to come from. Yeah, Bowser is definitely pulling out all of the stops this time. We're not even in his home territory yet. These are very stressful jumps, believe me. All right. Yes. If you stay on the... Maybe it's not a screw, it's actually more like a bolt, but if you stay on it for too long, you fall through, of course. The final Koopaling, ladies and gentlemen, Ludwig von Koopa. I haven't said any of their names until now, but here we are. He's got all of the abilities of his brothers and sisters. But he goes down just as easy. Which begs the question, how did Bowser have kids? I'm pretty sure he's a single dad. Maybe he, maybe it's the male Koopas that are the ones that bear the children? I don't know. I like this king, though. Nice Viking hat. Well, that's the end of World 7. Now it's time for our rudimentary level letter from the princess, excuse me. That doesn't look like the princess to me. Unless Bowser had a Koopa princess. Yeah, why would you alert Mario to the fact that you've kidnapped Peach? Yeah, anyways, it's time for the final stage. World 8, Darkland. And as I mentioned, the princess was not kidnapped until we finished World 7, so this is actually a very clever spin on the usual formula. It was just only the second game to use that formula. The reason I wanted the music boxes is I wondered if you could make these tanks and ships go away. Because they do work a little bit like Hammer Brothers. But anyways, they're not that difficult to deal with anyways. I can always test on my own time whether or not the music box lets you skip them. They're just annoying because they're auto-scrollers, that's all. You just have to avoid all of the fire from these... What hit me? What hit me? Getting seriously annoyed right now. Oh, I get it. It was a bomb and that hit me. Whatever, I don't need fire here. Fire doesn't work on any of these things. You think fire is going to burn a tank? That's not how it works. I guess if you hit the fuel tank, then that would do a number on them. But I don't think these tanks run on fuel. They probably just run on Koopas pedaling them. Nice of Bowser to include a leaf. That's very courteous of him. You'd think he'd want to get rid of the power-ups that help Mario. But if Paper Mario is anything to go by, Bowser doesn't even know how Mario's power-ups work. Which is funny because in the cartoon, he actually pulled a fast one on Mario by using a device to gain all of the power-up abilities that Mario has, and then hit me with a cannonball. And then he decided to take Mario to the real world, where none of Mario's power-ups exist. So he had to stock up before going. And he only had a limited amount of power-ups. Also, apparently the Tank Commander is a single Boomerang brother. Free star, though. Don't know where that's going to come in handy. So I already know that that pipe is a dead end, so let's go to the next part of the game. The ship. And that's not lava. You can apparently swim in the water. Darkland is full of lava, but apparently there's just this one pool of not lava. Maybe it was never lava to begin with. Anyways, there's a fun trick you can do in this stage. If you actually get into the water and swim, you can actually let yourself sink. And then as long as you tap the button, you're not going to get killed. You really do have to keep tapping the button, though. I'm not sure how much you have to mash it. I'm also not sure how far to the left I am. But yes, if you want to skip the entire stage, go ahead. Should be able to see myself here. Alright, there we go. So yes, a very cheesy way to play the level, but if you want to go through all of that up above, be my guest. And besides, this makes Bowser look like an idiot. Which he kind of was. So I just hope I can make it back up there. And the cannon has actually stopped firing. I guess the sprite that controls its firing has gone away. I can get back up there, can I? They had to have accounted for this. Okay, now I'm scared. Did I just mess this up? Okay, I got there. I've got 50 seconds. I got 50 seconds to defeat a Boom Boom. Oh no. Okay. That one's going on the run highlights. If I'd run out of time, I would have just... I don't know what I would have done if I had run out of time there. So to... Oh yes, the infamous 3 stages that will randomly pull you into an additional stage. So, let's see if I can get lucky here. Oh my goodness, I got across all of them without being pulled into an additional stage. Yeah, in reality, you actually want to take these because they have leaf power-ups, and I am a little low on those. They aren't that difficult. Yeah, I was hoping I would get pulled into them, but my usual luck turned out to be weird luck. Never mind. I don't know what I'm trying to say at this point. Okay, here's another one. Kind of creepy how the hand drags you into the stage. Also, that is a fire brother, and somehow he hit me. And we also have Hammer Brothers. Classic Hammer Brothers, I have to deal with them the usual way. There's some kind of power-up in here, isn't there? Yeah. So, as I attempt to regain my composure from what happened, this is a Hammer Brother, like, medley level. It's almost like that Meteor level in Mega Man 4. Anyways, yes, Super Leaves. So, to change topic here, I should mention that the music for World 8, the map theme, was also used in Mario Party, along with the World 6 theme, and allegedly the World 4 theme. So we have a classic bridge with Cheep Cheeps. How do they live in lava? I don't know. I thought there was a power-up there, but I was wrong. There's probably a power-up in one of those. Slide under here, thank you. I'm using a power-up in the next stage for sure, so I don't mind going Small Mario for the rest of this. Actually, there were Cheep Cheeps in lava in Mario 1. Alright, that's all 3 of those dealt with. Now I'm going to use my second P-Wing of the run to trivialize this stage. It is another airship level. I don't know why Mario doesn't just walk under them. But you can see that this would be a very difficult platforming challenge if I did not have the ability to just fly over all of it. By the way, the P-Wing only works for one stage. After the stage, you will revert back to regular old Raccoon Mario. Can't have you cheesing all of the game, now can we? But I still got 4 left. So if I find a stage that I don't like, boy am I going to use it. Even if I warp straight to World 8... By the way, did you know you could warp straight to World 8 if you have 2 warp whistles? Even if I warp straight to World 8, I always make sure to clear World 1 to get the P-Wing from the Princess. Now that probably leaves all of the kings in the rest of the kingdoms completely untransformed, but I'm sure they can handle it. Also, it causes Bowser to instantly kidnap the princess, or maybe the princess sent all of those letters before she was kidnapped. Oh yes, I've hit 160,000. I'm pretty sure you don't get a chance at the card minigame. I will backtrack just to check. Excuse me. Must have been drinking something. Yeah, no cards. No cards, no mushroom houses, no minigames. Bowser's not going to let you get away with that. And all the locks that have been opening, they're just shortcuts back to the beginning of the area. Now we have a very pointless fog of war here. And we have a regular stage, finally. Ah, yes, another advantage of using the P-Wing, there's just enough of a runway to trivialize this stage as well. You can just barely make it up to this thing, where you find Bowser's secret stash of 1-ups. Maybe that's how he can survive being dunked in lava so many times. He has 1-up mushrooms just like we do. So yes, another fun little secret level skip. As long as I don't... Okay, so there's a little bit left. You could use the Koopa to... That was lame of me. Getting just a little bit nervous, because I thought I would get deposited at the end of the stage. There's only 2 stages here, so if you warp straight to World 8, then you're not going to have... Well, there's only 2 regular stages with cards at the end. So here we now have another desert level. This one has quicksand. But as I'm sure many of you know, this is probably one of Mario 3's most well-known secrets. Intentionally let the quicksand take you down here to a secret area where you have a choice of 2 pipes. Pretty sure they both send you to the end of the stage. So that's really helpful. I was hoping for a power-up. Maybe the other pipe does that. To be very careful, though, because you'll be sent straight into this area. Also, this stage has another... Well, it's supposed to have another angry sun, but I kind of bypassed it completely. Alrighty. Good to end the game with 0 cards. And now we have very interesting... Well, first I should demonstrate the funny thing with the pipes here. This is completely pointless. Why is this here? Ah, well, fortress level. Alrighty. I think I remember this fortress very clearly because I saw a video of it years and years ago. Oh. Yeah, it's got a bunch of doors. I would need a leaf to be able to do anything with that particular set of doors. So I think you are meant to go in here. Oh, oh, oh. Sending you to the conveyor belts, I see. So, if I remember right... Okay, good. I need that, I think. Should I try and make it over there? I think I will. Oh, that was lucky. A star. Okay. What's this? I must know what this is. Oh, probably another... A star! Okay, a star. Star's good. So you can kill ghosts. Ghosts can, in fact, die. Mario 64 lied to me. Well, you can kill the ghosts in that game, too. I don't... moving on. So, this is a really mean trick. You have to find the secret exit in order to finish the stage. It's not this door. You think it's this door. It's actually this one. And then you have to wait for it to... You have to wait for the P-switch to wear off because the conveyor belts don't work while a P-switch is in effect. And now we fight Boom Boom on a conveyor belt. I don't know how this is supposed to be any more difficult than the dozens of other Boom Booms we've seen. Kind of a mean fortress, but we passed it. And I'm due for an extra life in approximately 4 coins. Alright. that unlocked a shortcut back here. A lot of the stages don't actually reset if you game over, which is interesting. The home stretch, ladies and gentlemen. We have just one more tank battalion to get rid of. It's the meanest one yet. They've got cannons above, they've got cannons below, so don't think about flying your way through this one. You definitely don't think about it when you get hit. The journey has been long and hard and kind of frustrating. Well, not really. I love this game. Like, this game isn't super difficult. You saw me fly through most of it, but, you know, it would be a bit less embarrassing if I did not lose as many lives as I have. I'm supposed to be the best player of this game. No, of course not. I'm not nowhere near the best player. The best players can speedrun this in under 5 minutes. By warping to World 8, no less, but, you know. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I managed to knock out the bomb before it exploded. Alright, probably, like, just a boom? Yeah, another one. Sure, why not? I mean, you had a Boomerang brother guarding the last one. The last tank battalion, anyways. I love, by the way, that Bowser has an actual army with tanks, ships, planes. I mean, it's still thwarted by a simple plumber, but plumbers are Bowser's weakness, after all. Alright, the final castle. Oh, yes, I know how to do this. So, those statues, they got lasers. I thought you could avoid them by just running for it, but apparently not. So, hidden little platform that you have to ride up. Drop down on the donut block. Careful not to get hit. I'm small, Mario. I hope there's a power-up or something. I doubt Bowser would, like, actually put it there, though. Oh, yeah, there's a painting of him in the background. Just like in the... Like, the All-Stars version of Mario 1 also gives Bowser paintings of himself. Yes, I know. But look at all these leaves I have. Okay. Think I was gonna fall for it a second time? I think not. Right, same process as before, but now that I'm big, I have to be extra careful to avoid taking hits. There's a safe spot diagonally 1 block away from the orb. So use that as a marker. Oh yeah, Bowser putting a painting of himself before the final stage. Isn't that really common for the Mario series? Because he does it in 64. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. These fireballs go very high. In fact, I think you need to be at the top. I think you need to get in that door so I can fly. And I'll get there. If you can't fly, then you probably have to redo this section over. Oh, whoa. Should have kept going. Now, I love the little homage to Mario 1 that they have coming up. I don't think it's in this room. Oh, yes, it is. The fireballs coming out of nowhere. They let you know that Bowser is just ahead. He's apparently shooting at them at you from very far away. Who knows where they're coming from. You know, there were statues that shoot fireballs in Mario World. Maybe that's what those were. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the battle with Bowser himself is not really that interesting, but I love that Super Mario RPG made reference to this fight through the music. Oh. So you can see that he is jumping around and slamming into the bricks. What you have to do is, that's not going to... No. I made a mistake. Like, the fireball in combination with the unpredictability of his jumping can make this annoying. Especially if he's, like, right up in your face here. But as you can see, the idea is to make him crash through the bottomless pit at the bottom. I guess his castle wasn't as well built as he thought. Oh, wow. I did not get hit, and I don't know how. That brick doesn't get destroyed, right? Of course not. So as you can see, the elevation of the bricks yet to be destroyed. Ow. Okay. I'm nervous now. But he only needs one more. As long as I get out of the way, I'm good. Down he goes. Apparently he hit the bottom, so he's not dead. Also, wouldn't it have been amazing if they played the classic Mario 1 victory theme here instead? I always thought they did, but apparently I was wrong. Also, please do not fall down that pit after you've won. And now for the best line ever. At least they have Peach's old theme. Or Toadstool's old theme, I don't know. Thank you, but our princess is in another... I don't know why I'm reading it. Another castle. Just kidding. I think that's clever. That is actually not there in the original Japanese version of Mario 3. They added it in the localization. I think it's a funny gotcha moment. I like it. And so ends Super Mario Bros. 3. My all-time favorite of the Mario series. Simply because it's really well made. It's paced very well. Has some of the best power-ups. I wanted the Tanuki suit to come back for a very long time. And eventually it did in the 3DS game, which kind of passed over everyone's heads because platformers are a genre that I think have been, like, way overdone at this point. I mean, there's, like, so many of them, right? Like, it's difficult to interest myself in a 2D platformer that I haven't already done, like Super Mario Bros. 3, as much as I have. I mean, I made a couple 2D platformers myself, and I'm not talking about Mega Man games, because I love Mega Man games, too, but, you know, I'm just saying, if you wanted to, like, you can't just have a traditional platformer with stages like the original Mario. They typically have to do something more interesting in order to catch the public's interest. Metroidvanias, obviously, have caught the public's interest, and those are still very popular. But I still enjoy a good old game of classic Mario 3 from time to time, and I'm glad I did this playthrough. So, thank you all for watching, and who knows? Super Mario World might be on the horizon. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island might be on the horizon. We'll have to see about that. I've got plans for the upcoming months. So, whatever happens, hope you'll be there to see that too. See you later, everyone.